What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Option Select podcast, episode 183, I believe. I did not write it down beforehand.
You
Yeah,
never know.
Steven's back.
Yeah, what up?
Yeah, what's up? What's up?
I know you guys miss me. I
know it was. I was not having fun alone.
My boy was
I was all alone,
struggling. He
struggling
was
to
on the
find time.
struggle bus last week, dude.
Yeah, dude. Actually, I got good feedback from that.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
I mean, somebody lied to you. Somebody lied to you. Shouldn't definitely be
That's good.
talking out
Yeah.
into the void.
Cool.
But yeah, guys, welcome back to the Option Select podcast. We're just gonna talk about some video game news and what Steven's been doing for
What
the past
little
fucking 2
video
weeks.
game news there is.
What he's been doing for the past fucking 2 weeks because he hasn't been here.
I
So,
haven't been here.
how was your past 2 weeks, buddy? Talk to me. What's up? Dígame.
Dígame. Oh,
Dime.
man. Past 2 weeks were all right. Work's getting a little busier because it's that time of year.
Yeah.
We pretty much work retail.
Yep.
So we got a lot of stuff we're selling out. It's pretty good. Some people calling in sick, some people not calling in sick. I mean, it's again, 'tis the season.
Now that they actually have sick days.
Yeah.
Use
That
them,
didn't stop
hoes.
them before, bro. Trust me. But yeah, so I mean, work is just work. Nothing crazy out of the ordinary there.
Yeah.
Gaming wise, man, I've been bouncing around again.
Okay.
Nothing's holding my attention.
All right.
New season for Multiversus started.
Yes.
I started playing that.
Did you get your Game Pass unlockable skin? You have Game Pass?
I have Game Pass.
Yeah, the perks that gives you an unlockable skin for the dog.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Shit, can't remember the stupid dog's name. I don't ever play the dog. He's kind of weird.
I mean, free
He's
skin
wonky.
though.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh no, I definitely claimed it. They did open up the game store inside the game, so now you
okay.
can buy all the past skins. There's a Samurai Batman skin that
Got your eye on, huh?
I got my eye
Don't
on
even
it, but
play
I ain't trying to
Batman.
play fucking.
Don't even play Batman.
I don't play Batman. Like I try to play Batman, he's just weird. He's a weird character to play. They have Black Adam in the game. He has no extra skins. He's got one default skin and like one extra classic skin.
Yeah.
I play him, but his play style is weird. It's just weird. I don't like playing it. I started playing Finn a lot more. Obviously,
Sword Boy.
Yeah, Sword Boy. He's just so easy to win. Like I'll play any character just to dick around and like try different stuff. And once my team loses, I flip. I'd switch over to Finn. Like, all right, busting out my good character.
Busting out my main.
Busting out my main. I ain't got to try to lose back to back. But so I was playing that. I tried to get back into Destiny, bro. I loaded into Destiny, right?
Yeah.
Picked up all my fucking bounties. I'm like, I'm just gonna run Crucibles. Like, fuck it. I like PvPing, right? And I didn't notice it when I landed, but when I got back into space and I'm loading into the Crucible, nothing's loading. Like,
What?
it's just saying searching, 1 of 12, searching. And it did it for a good while. And I'm like,
Dead game?
what the fuck, bro? It's like, okay, let me back out of this, bam. Let me go try this other. Maybe it was just Control. Nobody's playing Control, whatever. I go into the free rumble or whatever. Nothing. I'm like, this is weird. I go back.
Were you playing on PlayStation?
No, I'm on my Xbox.
Okay. That's
So
weird.
I land back. As when I landed again, I look around. Ain't nobody. It's just NPCs and me, bro. Like the game's just
Maybe the server was fucked up?
maybe.
Did you try like making sure you were connected online?
I was connected online because you can't get into their game without being online.
Right, but I mean, like,
It was just
you have
weird.
Xbox Live?
Oh yeah, because I literally had just got off of Call of Duty,
Oh, okay.
like
So
dicking off of
things
Call
were
of Duty,
working. Things were
and I'm
working.
like, I know there's other people here, and I literally ran around the tower for a little bit. Like, there's not a soul on there. I'm by myself.
Damn.
I'm like, all right, cool. And I said what you just said, like, dead game is dead. I'm fucking logged out.
Everybody's waiting for next season.
I think that's what it is because there's only like 5 days left in this current season. So I'm like,
yeah, nobody cares.
yeah, nobody's playing.
But
it
usually
this
there's
right now.
always just people just doing things
Just
anyway.
bullshitting, right? Yeah, I thought it was weird, but maybe it's just a weird server crash of some sort.
So you've been playing Call of Duty as well, you mentioned?
Yeah, so I hopped off that. I was like, fuck, go back to
Warzone?
Call of Duty. No, not regular Warzone, the DMZ.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I don't like Warzone. Warzone's just not fun to me. That I don't like Call of Duty's Battle Royale. I just don't.
Okay.
This is not fun. I did play the DMZ only because it's got the PvE/PvP elements to it. And once you start figuring out what you're supposed to be doing,
Mhm.
the game gets a lot more fun. That mode is insanely fun.
Yeah, it's a good one.
And I ended up running like 4 games straight with these 2 random dudes, and we
You walk
got
out with the
in
weapon? Did you get the weapon?
Xfield, huh?
Did you get out with that weapon?
Yeah, every game like your weapons carry over if you
No. Did
exfil.
you get out with that special weapon? The guy with the radiation where you need to have like a gas mask and like
Oh,
the one that you get to keep permanently once you bring it out?
yeah, I can't remember his name. Yeah, but you have to do it 7 times.
Yeah.
We did it once, but we weren't even trying for it.
It
We
was
just ran up
randomly.
on an exfil site. We're like, oh, there's a team here. All right, let's kill him. We murk him, pick it up. We're like, oh, he has the caution thing. All right, fuck it. We weren't gonna exfil either. We were just killing.
Might as well
We're
just
like,
get
oh,
out
well,
now.
let's just get out now. Like, okay, boom, we got out. Then we're like, all right, cool. He sent me an invite, and he sent the other dude an invite. So we both jump in, go into the 3rd game. I'm like, okay, what do we do now? We're like, oh, we got to do this mission to land this helicopter. No, that was the 4th one because this one we died on. Like, bro. No, this is the 5th one because we did 4 straight wins, or not wins, but
Exfils.
exfils.
Yeah.
On the 5th one, he's like, all right, we got to get on this helicopter. We're like, okay. And there's people already shooting at us. We're like, God damn, this fucking hotspot, you know? So we get in the helicopter. He's flying. I'm just hanging out, looking around. You go, okay, I got to land on this thing. And then I'll look at the next part. We're getting close to land on the little pad. And he was like, missile lock. We're like, what the fuck?
What does that mean?
Like, what is this? And he's like, okay, no, I guess I can just strafe back and forth and try to land. So he's doing this number, trying to land. We're all sitting in the water, dead, floating. Like, what the hell was that? We're like, there's no way somebody was camping this.
Yeah.
Sure
maybe.
enough, it shows on the little kill feed, like so he had some stupid name like Booty Sweat or some shit, and he kills all 3 of us with an RPG or rocket or whatever. I'm like, oh, that dude was camping the spot because apparently for that mission, there's only one place to you go pick up a helicopter anywhere on the map, but you have to land at that place. So that dude was camping it, and I'm like, well, that's easy kills. I'm like, oh, okay, but it's been fun. Like, hell, even the NPCs are a fucking bitch sometimes. Like, if you only got like a level 1 armor, they'll
Oh, yeah.
2-shot you
Oh yeah.
with a
They don't fuck
shotgun.
around.
I kicked the door in one time and I got blasted by the
They have-
double barrel. Plop plop. I'm dead. I'm like,
They have
oh.
auto aim, riot shields.
Oh, the riot shields is annoying. The auto aim,
Yeah, they'll get
it's
you, bro.
it's brutal. But man, it's so much fun just playing that game mode.
Yeah.
And I didn't even buy that. I don't have it. Like I said, I bought pre-ordered the stupid Warfare for multiplayer, but I have no desire to play the
I
multiplayer.
thought you said you returned it.
I did,
Oh yeah.
but the DMZ is free.
Yeah.
But guess what? When you download they give you everything.
Yeah.
You just got to pay for the multiplayer and all that shit. I'm like, oh, so I shouldn't have just uninstalled the game for no reason. Whatever. But I do like their battle pass system. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Where you get the tokens and you choose which order you want to go into.
Yeah.
It kind of reminded me of Fortnite.
A lot more Fortnite-ish.
Like
yeah. You have to unlock everything in that table before you
everything
move on.
to go on. I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, so it's literally Fortnite's battle pass, just
But the only thing,
different.
it's a little different because like if you see something like it's on a map basically, and if you see something in a specific area of the map, like on the bottom right corner
yeah,
of it, you could just go along that path
yeah.
to get to that one thing that you want, or you could just start clearing everything out like in order. One,
Yeah,
two,
because that's
three,
what I'm
four.
doing. Like I went up and to the left first to get the
I'm not even going to
skins.
justify giving them my money for a battle pass because it's just going to disappear in the next fucking war zone.
Yeah, and I didn't realize because I'm playing the game and I'm thinking, oh, I just get all this shit. No.
Yeah.
Like all the stuff I'm unlocking, I can't even use unless I buy the battle pass. I'm
Right.
like, oh, okay, so
But it's just going to disappear next season or next
next game. Yeah.
game, yeah.
So
is dumb.
I didn't even bother with the battle pass because, like you said, it's just gonna be gone.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
They already
okay.
have a
So
bad track record.
I'm just unlocking the free shit,
Right.
like the stuff they give you. Like there's only like 2 guns they give you for free,
Yeah.
and then there's like maybe 8 different things, like bullshit things you get for free.
Mhm.
I'm like, okay, that's what I'm working on. Like whatever. But yeah,
It's not like Fortnite
it's not.
where like everything transfers over, or like Overwatch where they
Or
really
fucking
listen,
God damn it, Apex Legends.
Apex
Like,
Legends.
everything's just there. Like it's one cohesive game.
yeah.
Like leave it to EA to
Activision or EA to
Yeah.
actually do something right.
to do something right. Like god damn, dude. Like fuck, man.
All right, so Call of Duty multiverses, Destiny for 5 minutes.
Destiny for all of like 5 minutes, and I hyped myself up for Destiny too. That was a letdown.
I'm
Um,
gonna laugh if I download it right now and everybody's on there. It's like,
I did, yeah, and it probably would. It's probably just that one game instance, to be honest with you.
might have been.
Um, I jumped back on Elden Ring a little bit.
Okay.
I finally just went through the stupid capital. I was like, let me go beat this thing.
Yeah.
And I made it to the castle, made it to the mountaintop, got the stupid rivers of blood, katana.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. That was all fairly easy because I'm just like,
Over leveled.
I'm over leveled,
Yeah.
bro. Like, she did kill me the first time because I wasn't paying attention. Because I thought when I attacked her, there was these birds around. I was like, oh, I'm gonna fucking aggro those motherfuckers in. But it's like, no. Apparently, when you initiate that little scenario with her, like nothing else can join in that little instance.
Right.
I'm like, oh, okay. So I was backed myself into a corner, and I didn't realize her arc on that Rivers of Blood
It was like
special was
4.
massive.
Yeah. I
Like,
think you brought that. I
holy
think you talked
shit.
about it last time you were here.
Did it?
Yeah, I
Okay, I
think
don't
you talked
remember.
about getting it last time.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah,
And then you said like you had to like you could do one attack and then like you would have to like sidestep 2 and then like go back in.
to go back in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, something like that. It was like
Yeah.
an essence of 3, I believe, in that fight is what
Yeah.
you were telling me.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
But
A little bit of Elden Ring.
yeah, a little bit of Elden Ring.
Huh? What else you got?
I'm trying to think. I feel
WoW?
huh?
WoW?
I know WoW. No,
Wow.
no WoW.
Wow. Okay.
They did a side by side comparison screenshot from Spyro on the PlayStation and World of Warcraft, and they're like, oh, it's literally the same thing. I was laughing, bro, because Asmongold is watching and he's like, what the fuck, bro? And he's watching this video. He goes, it's the same fucking thing. It's just you're on the dragon, you're going through little hoops, you're doing little barrel rolls and flying around. I'm laughing, bro. I was like, there's only so much you can do in the world of video games, bro. Eventually, you're gonna have to recycle some of this shit, you know?
They've been recycling it, bro.
Yeah, especially WoW. Like, you've been around for fucking 20 years almost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
long time.
Long ass time, bro. But I didn't buy the expansion. I knew I wasn't gonna buy it. Like I said, I was only playing it for a little bit. Like, I just wanted to get that MMO itch out of the way. I
Yeah.
know you said you were looking for an itch the other day about
I've been
Guild
playing it.
Wars and shit. Yeah.
I've been playing WoW.
Wow.
Yeah. I've been playing WoW.
No, man. Yeah, I didn't buy it or anything. But again, it's to me, I always had more fun playing those games with friends, even if we're not doing the same content. Like just being in chat
Yeah.
in the game, like us just bullshitting. Like when I was playing, I was just talking to Juan and Liz, but Liz was off doing classic, and Juan was just BSing just on his random alt number 800 or whatever. But yeah, so no WoW or anything like that. The game I'm really just waiting on is The Witcher.
Oh yeah,
The
one more
update.
week.
Yeah, I'm just waiting on that so I can
10 more days.
just play that. I feel like that's really the only game I'm waiting on.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Hopefully they don't
weird.
fuck that up.
That's weird. Yeah, hopefully. Damn, hopefully, dude. But
I
from
mean, we had
everything
some
I
fuck
saw,
ups.
remember we talked about it last time. But there's a lot of good stuff they're adding to it. So,
Yeah. There's a lot of fuck ups this past week and a half. So
oh yeah,
a
for
couple.
sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it game wise. Just that.
You watch anything good?
No D&D, nothing like that.
No, we ain't played
Oh,
no
I did
D&D.
watch Wednesday.
Oh, how's that?
Have you seen it?
No.
Oh, I definitely recommend it.
You definitely recommend
I
it?
recommend it.
Okay.
I'm recommending that to everybody in like my age group. Like
Okay.
it's because we grew up with Adam's Family,
Right.
but this one, like the chick playing Wednesday Adam, Jenna Ortega,
Yeah.
pretty solid Wednesday Adams.
Yeah?
Like it's
As good as Christina Ricci or
better. Christina Ricci's in this, by the way.
oh, is she?
Yeah.
Nice.
She's in it.
Spoiler alert.
Luis Guzman.
Nice.
He's Gomez.
What is Christina Ricci doing?
She's one of the teachers.
Oh, okay.
Because the girl Wednesday is sent to like an all outcast like school,
Oh, okay.
and so she's one of the teachers.
Nice.
It's pretty good. And Catherine Zeta-Jones is Morticia,
Nice.
banging,
pulls it
still
off?
banging, bro.
All right.
Yeah. The chick that played Brienne of Tarth,
Yeah.
she's in it, but she's the principal.
Okay. Obviously.
But she's a badass too in this one. It's just a really really good show. They
I'll
got a
check
lot
it
of
out.
callbacks to like old school Adams Family stuff. So I watched that. That was good. What else did I watch? I did watch some bullshit ass documentaries, like stuff I probably shouldn't be watching.
Texas Killing Fields.
No, it's one about ancient civilizations and shit
Oh
like that.
yeah, I've been wanting to see that one.
Yeah, it's like who like they keep finding more evidence that when we came out of the ice age and we are supposed to be at the hunter gathering stage,
Yeah,
that we were not. That not everybody was at the hunter gathering stage. That some were. That's when the pyramids and
yeah,
all this stuff was being built. Like so, it kind of pushed back the human evolution or human timeline.
yep,
It's supposed to be further than what we currently know, but archaeologists are fighting against it.
yeah.
And I'm just shit like that just fascinates me, and I'm like,
It's
oh
like
yeah,
Graham Hancock and somebody
like
else, right?
fuck, dude, yeah. And it's just a whole bunch of stuff he's just talking about. And I'm like, oh man, this shit making a lot of sense here, guy. Like
It
it's
does,
making a
yeah.
lot of sense.
I listened to him
Yeah.
on the Rogan podcast.
Yeah,
They
and
talk about
they
it.
use clips from him with Rogan talking about it. But man, the people in that archaeology field fucking hate this guy.
Yep.
They fucking hate him.
They,
There's one part where he came to the U.S. and he's trying to go to the little snake mounds or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and they told him no.
Yeah.
Like no. So he goes next door, and it's like a different society. He goes, oh, we're here to like the foundation to restore the historical whatever. They're like, oh well, yeah, we'll talk to you. We don't know all the facts, but we'll talk to you. Let you speak your mind and just hear what you got to say. Whereas the other people are just super close minded. Like, no, what we say is what we believe to be true.
Right.
But there's evidence proving that what you believe is not true.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's true. Like, oh wow, what jackasses.
Yep.
And I was like, of course he would get the pushback here in America. But when he goes to other countries, to Thailand, to Malta, to Turkey, the government's like, oh shit, maybe our history is wrong. Like they at least acknowledge that we could be, as humans, be wrong.
Right.
But not in America. Like, oh, you dumb fucks.
Because they get paid to keep spreading that.
Oh, for sure. Because I guarantee you they're the ones that make all the money.
I mean, how much money are they really making though, huh?
I'm pretty sure there's people, it's a tourist attraction. I never put it beyond people to just, oh, let's go see this whatever. Like to me, the Grand Canyon, I have no appeal in the Grand Canyon, but there's thousands of people that go to the Grand Canyon.
I mean, yeah, I would.
you know what I'm saying?
I've been.
Exactly.
It's dope. Yeah,
But I wouldn't want to see it.
You were like, oh, you say that until you're actually there, and you're like, holy
Probably
shit.
that's probably
Holy
true.
shit.
And it's the same with like the Hoover Dam.
Yeah.
Like people go to Vegas and then you drive to the Hoover Dam like 20 minutes away, 30 minutes away.
Yeah.
Like my friend, she went and then she's like, oh, we went to the Hoover Dam. I'm looking at her like, the fuck for? Like to me, that's unappealing. But she's like, yeah, when you get there, you don't realize how massive it is.
You
I'm
don't
like,
realize.
oh, okay. I get it, but I don't get it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But it's the same with people who go to New York. Well, I'm going to go see the Statue of Liberty. Like,
Yeah, it's different whenever you're
I
fucking
think it
there.
is different.
I
It's
mean,
true.
New York is just like everybody has a specific, like especially people that have never been there before. They have like the specific notion of New York, but like you get there and you look around, and you're like, fuck, like
Yeah, it's not like in the movies.
it's super small island that has so many people on it. It's crazy.
Yeah, they straight just keep building up.
Yeah,
Like you can't build out. It's an
Yeah,
island.
it's
Like,
up.
they just build up. And I'm like, I feel like it's the same with Japan eventually.
oh, dude,
Like,
yeah,
bro,
with their
what the
fucking
fuck,
population.
man? They're
Whenever we
just-
brought that up,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
there's so many people.
There's so many fucking people on that little ass island. Oh, Kobe was
so
having
many
a
people.
field day, bro. Field day out that bitch. Anyway, so I was watching that show.
Yeah, well, I forget what
Um,
it's called, but it's really good.
Fuck.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
What?
That show, so we can actually tell people what it's called.
Oh no, it's called Ancient Civilizations.
I don't think it's called Ancient Civilizations.
Pretty sure it is.
I'm pretty positive it's not. Go on.
Okay. Anyway, so I was watching that. I finished Andor, but I think we talked about it last time.
Yeah,
I finished Andor. It ended really well.
that's what's up.
I feel like there was another show I was watching. Other than I always watch reruns of like Seinfeld and shit
Mhm.
as background noise. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Like nothing too crazy.
What's
Uh,
up?
I really feel like there was another show I was watching along
You
with.
haven't seen any movies or anything?
No movies. I did see like movie trailers.
Oh yeah, we got to talk about those.
But I did see somebody saying they're gonna make Extraction 2 with Chris Hemsworth.
Okay, that's good. I like the first one.
The first one was real
really
good.
good, yeah.
And I'm glad they're making a part 2. But I just saw a movie poster. I didn't see a trailer or anything for it.
Um, yeah. This week for me was pretty freaking chill, man. Ancient Apocalypse is what it's called, not Ancient Civilization.
Yeah, okay. Ancient
Ancient
Apocalypse
Apocalypse.
sounds right.
Um, yeah, this week was pretty chill. Work was okay. Work's work, whatever. I did slip and fall on Tuesday, and I had to take off Wednesday. So,
Mm.
nothing out of the ordinary. Just somebody had a wet area that didn't have a sign down. And they had like regular tile, like not kitchen tile,
Mm.
where like kitchens have to have like a specific tile or
Yep.
whatever. Nope, this one didn't have that. It's
I
just
just straight,
smooth,
just regular ass tile.
smooth tile.
One drop, you're fucking dead.
It's got soapy water on the ground. I went back like a cartoon character, bro.
Oh,
Like my
bad,
feet
dude.
came up and everything, bro. Hit my head. Yeah. Anyway,
And you sued him, right?
no, definitely
wow.
not, because
Interesting.
I'd put him out of business.
Mm.
So I ended.
What was the
taking-
name of this business?
I'm not gonna say out loud.
Was it like a food? It was a restaurant, though, right?
No, it's a catering company.
Oh, okay.
They don't have enough money. Um,
Damn.
So this weekend game, like what I gamed on, I had so much. First of all, I did WoW for sure. I gamed on some WoW. Last week I was playing it as well, so I can get up to 60. So I got up to 60 like Sunday night, like right before
Right.
the patch went through, and then I've been like steadily trickling in. Like
You get the expansion, the
Yeah.
Dragonfly? Oh, okay.
I got the expansion.
Screw up.
The mount is pretty cool. I haven't done any of the dungeons yet. I'm just kind of doing the, I guess the campaign or whatever,
just
like getting into the
missions,
story.
quests, yeah.
I haven't seen anybody put out videos yet on the dungeons because me being a tank, I kind of want to know what's going on
Yep.
before I go in there because I don't want people mad at me. Like I hate disappointing people. They're like, "Oh, just do this."
It don't matter, bro. You're the tank.
Yeah,
They can be mad at the tank all they want.
I still gotta take
You-
that damage.
No, you got to realize, bro, you as a tank or healer in World of Warcraft, you hold all the power. You just walk in, put in chat, first time here, or hey, still trying to figure this place out. We're going at my pace. Don't pull any extra shit because guess what?
I ain't gonna be able.
They're
to
not
take
going to
it.
kick you.
Yeah,
They're going to kick the
Whoever's
dude that's
pulling.
fucking around. It's making the queue times 9 minutes long
yeah.
rather than you who instant pops the
queues.
queues. Like nobody's going to fucking kick you.
So I need to get in there and like actually I like look at the
Mhm.
like the videos so I can get like the basic lay of the land or whatever because I miss playing. So I got it took me a minute, but I finally got the rotation down for him. The new talent trees were a little weird.
What class you playing?
Brewmaster,
Okay.
monk.
Monk.
So just it took me a minute to get everything down. I ended up going to like Icy Veins to get like all the newest information.
Oh yeah,
I guess
it's the solid site.
so. Like I followed their build, which is cool now because like all you have to do is like copy and paste.
Mm-hmm.
Like you copy the build, you throw it into the
Yeah,
thing, and it just automatically populates everything for you.
the update prior to this expansion
Mhm.
was a hell of a quality of life update, dude,
Yeah.
for World of Warcraft. Like even your hotbars and everything's localized on the bottom of the screen instead of being spread out in like a U shape, left, right, bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
Everything's just there. Now you can add more stuff if you need it,
Yeah,
but the way they centralized talents and all that stuff, like they made new talent trees for everyone.
yeah.
I was like, man, like that happened. That went live when I was playing. I was like, damn, this shit. I was like, why does my game look different? What the hell? I was like, I didn't move these here. What the hell's going on here? So I Googled it and I'm like, oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah,
nice.
so they ended up. I like what they did with it. So like each class has like a singular tree that they all follow,
Yep.
and then they have a side tree for the actual class that you're playing. right?
Specialization, yeah.
Specializations that you're playing. So you can mix and match things how you see fit.
Yeah.
And you can actually save them in different loadouts and stuff, which is really nice. So I haven't really messed with the Windwalker or Mist Caller or whatever, the healer and the DPS. But because I've been just basically sticking with tank and going through the story mode on that. So I'm like level 65 out of 70 right now. So I've gained 5 levels. I've maxed out the dragon riding thing, which is pretty nice, like to get around on the leveling. It's nice that you get it like 30 minutes to an hour into the expansion instead of at the end of the expansion when nobody gives a shit.
Everybody hated that, dude. Like the last 2 expansions, there was no flying until the end
Yeah, it's
of
stupid.
both expansions. They're like, and their argument was they wanted everyone to make sure they explore everywhere. And it's like, yeah, fuck all that noise, dude.
Nah,
Like,
I don't want to do that. But so yeah, like the flying, like 830% fly speed, which
God,
is insane. And then you could get it.
zooming, boy,
Yeah,
zooming.
it says, oh, it's 2,000 meters away, or it's because it has a quest marker on it now,
Yeah,
like
like a
wherever you're
built-in
going.
one. Yeah, it's pretty
You
cool.
just
Yeah.
zoom over there. You just fly up a little bit, and then like if you're coasting or flying faster than like if you go down, it increases your speed, right? It's got like a momentum system going on. But as you're flying down and you increase your speed, your bar fills back up to like take off again or like fly up, which is really nice. So I went around and found all these coins, which is 50 dragon coins around the island. I used the guide for it, but like I got all the coins and maxed out the thing, so it's like really quick getting around and all that other stuff. So it's nice to have and nice to see in a fresh expansion like that. So
there's a new race too, right? Like
yeah, I
like
played a little bit of
Dragonborn
that.
essentially.
Yeah, I played a little bit of that. They're from what I played so far, because I only got like 2 or 3 levels in on that one, was they are like basically a spellcaster / melee at the same time, so like a battle mage.
Okay.
So it's okay. So I haven't put too much time though, so I don't want to give like a full on thing on that. So I've been playing a little bit of WoW here and there, nothing like super competitive. I've put another 10 hours in the God of War. I got to this one realm that I'd already been to before, but it had me circle back to that realm again. And then as soon as I did that, something else opened up in that realm, and it gave me like 15 side quests. So I've just been knocking out side quests because I want to hit everything in the game.
Yeah.
So I've been doing a lot of that. But I've been stuck on this one. I've been stuck in this one realm, just like doing side quests, killing dragons and all kinds of other stuff. So it's been a good time. I got the newest weapon. With the third weapon or whatever, the third weapon type, which is really nice. I enjoy that one as well.
Are we not allowed to say what it is?
I mean, I can say it if you want. It's a spear called Dropnir. Dropnir spear.
Yeah, I've seen people play with it. It's very cool.
So it basically creates copies of itself up to 6, I believe. But yeah, just been doing a bunch of side quests on that stuff. But having a blast doing it. Played a little bit of Sonic here and there. That game has been mad fun, dude. I've been having a blast with it. I picked that one up on Black Friday for $30, and it's just super fun running around. Why you laughing? Why you laughing? Huh?
It's game of the year, baby.
It is. Hey, it's better than Callisto Protocol at launch.
You know it is. Oh man, I feel bad because you're hyped for that game.
I
dude.
was.
Man,
and then I waited for the reviews. I waited for the reviews, and I was like,
so many people were disappointed with it, dude.
We'll get into that. We'll get into it. I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
So I've played a little bit of Sonic Frontiers. I just enjoy running around, like collecting little. It's like a collectathon for sure.
Oh yeah.
So I've been doing a lot of that. I picked up Elden Ring on Xbox as well. I played a little bit of that, but nothing too crazy. I just got to the first like dungeon basically and cleared it out. It's weird starting over from the beginning again, like not having shit. So I'm gonna dip my toes back into that here pretty soon. I picked up Resident Evil 8, but I haven't completed 7. So I picked up Village. So I need to complete 7 first. So that's part of my.
Do you though?
So what I'm gonna end up doing next year is I'm gonna go back to my 50 games. I'm gonna try and complete 50 games by the end of the year.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start that next. Well, of course, the first of the year. So I'm gonna try and complete as many games as possible. Because I have a big backlog that I need to go through. Yeah, I played a little bit of that, and then so Warhammer Darktide came out, which is Warhammer 40K. And that game released on Game Pass day 1. It was Friday, or no, it was Wednesday or Thursday, something like that. It released.
Okay.
It runs like an unoptimized piece of shit. It crashed on me multiple times. Had a couple of issues with it, so I just uninstalled it. I'll wait for them to fix it. But if you go to like the Steam page, because I was playing it on Game Pass, but if you go to the Steam page, they're like, we're having the same issues over here. So we had gotten Warhammer Vermintide 2 for free not too long ago.
Yeah.
So I hopped on that, and I was like, oh my God, this game is just so much more fleshed out and smoother. And I was playing with Travis a little bit on that last night. That was fun to go through like some crazy nonsense with him, the hordes and stuff. Hordes of rats. So both Vermintide and Darktide I had been playing. I tried giving Darktide a chance, man. I just could not. But I I get into Vermintide, it's like instant,
And yeah,
like oh my god, it scratches like
it's like
some
you
kind of
said,
like a loot itch.
it's just more streamlined.
It's
It's
and
better.
way more optimized. Like the
Yep.
game does not run like garbage. So having a good time with that. And then Fortnite, I cleared out the battle pass the day before it finished out. And then yesterday was just like shut down. Like if you logged in yesterday, it just showed like a group sitting on an island looking at the new island.
Yeah.
And then today the island launched, and I was having like this huge issue trying to even launch the game. It was I mean, you saw it. It was like
Yep.
hard crashing my computer, and I was trying to figure it out. So I finally got that up and running, and I played 2 games real quick in and
games,
out, just trying to make sure everything works. And like the new, this is the first game with all the Unreal Engine 5 tech that is actually out and like in the wild,
Right.
and it looked good. Like the light and the shadows and the
The
foliage and
reflections on the fucking water, everything.
everything looked
You
really
could definitely
good.
visually see the difference.
Yeah.
In a Fortnite game too. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, so I'm stoked for that. They got the Doom guy as part of the battle pass. They got Geralt from the Witcher series coming in 65 days, which will be a free skin. You just have to do missions to unlock him.
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of like Indiana Jones or something.
Yeah.
Remember when he came, huh?
Yeah, and then they're gonna do the Hulk at some point as well.
Yeah,
right?
the Hulk, My Hero Academia.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good season, bro. It's gonna be a good season. Solid.
I might jump back in, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Back in.
Do it.
Do-
What else have I been playing? I think that's about it on like video game. I play Skyrim like while I'm just like laying in bed or whatever on the Steam Deck. Nothing like I'm not pushing for that. I'm just kind of like bullshitting or whatever. But as far as like gaming, that's about it. And into the entertainment, bro. Trying to clear out. So I've caught up on Mythic Quest season 3. So they're on like episode 6 or 7.
Okay.
Something like that. And I'm having a good time with that. Been watching Big Mouth. The current season 5 is out, so I'm on like episode 7 or 8. Like I'm pretty close to finishing that one out.
Okay.
Me and Alice have been watching Jersey Shore Family Vacation as well. We finished out season 4, so we're gonna start season 5 at some point. We also need to do Andor Wednesday and like everything else that's coming out, you know. But those are the shows that I've been watching. But I've been having a good time doing that. I got Travis to watch Severance. Finally.
Oh, okay.
The one where you go whenever you go to work, you have a separate personality and whatnot. So your home self is separate from your work self. So he's like, dude, that thing's like a mind fuck and a half, like the whole way through. Like episode 1, I was like, dude, it's gonna stay that way. It doesn't stop. They don't ever answer any questions. It's fucking stupid.
Oh, it's like Lost.
It's like Lost, exactly.
Like motherfucker.
But yeah, been playing that. Playing those games and watching that, but I haven't really. I did rebuild the PC. I don't know if you saw it last time you were here. That's been done, and then today me and Alice went shopping, did some things, bought some gifts. We're doing a Secret Santa on Discord for our little Discord group, and man, F1 season's done, so I'm just kind of bored on Sundays. Like I woke up at 8. I was like, what is this sleeping in?
Oh, dude.
What I have been doing, which isn't related to gaming or entertainment, but I've been working out consistently for the past 2 months. I've been doing 5 days a week. I've gained 15 pounds. Just because I've been having to eat more just to like, build muscle.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So I've gained 15 pounds. I'm still the same shirt size and still the same pant size, but I've just been leaning out.
Yeah.
But like gaining muscle at the same time. I don't know. It's weird. But I feel better. Like now that I've gotten back into it. It sucked at first, that's the sore days.
Yeah.
And you're just like, but now I'm just kind of like, if I go a day where I'm not sore, I'm just like, I need to get back in the gym.
Missing out on it, yeah.
Missing out on the gym. So I've been getting my swole on in the gyms. Me and Carlos have been just like going back and forth. My buddy Sleps online. We've been going back and forth about going to the gym. Like he spends way more time there, but he actually physically goes to a gym. And like, people are on machines and it takes up your time and all that stuff. Me, I just go, well, which exercise do I need to do today? Okay, I knock those out.
Right.
Got the full gym in the house. So I feel like there's a few things that I'm missing that I want to pick up, but I've just been having a blast getting back into it. All the supplements and stuff. I've been having to keep up with that. And but yeah, man, I'm on this little journey right now, and I'm having a blast doing it. So But yeah, that's pretty much my week in like a nutshell, bro.
A nutshell.
But yeah, let's get into those noticias, the
Oh
news, as it
shit, the
were.
news.
Bro, what do you
Oh
want to talk
shit,
about? You want to talk
bro.
about Callisto Protocol since we brought it up?
Let's go.
All right, so Callisto Protocol came out this week, Friday. And there's a few things that have been pointed out. Number one is
Okay.
PC is basically unplayable.
Wow.
It's very tech heavy, so they have a lot of like new next generation features in it, right?
Okay.
They had the mocap actors in there, which is a pretty big deal. I don't think I've seen a game do that since like a big title do that since what, LA Noire,
Yeah.
right? Because I mean, like God of War did it in 2018. You know, they had the boy and
Yeah.
Kratos' actor and the suits and all that stuff, but it wasn't like full facial
Right.
animations and all that stuff. It was just
That was
like
more
them
for
doing the
movement. Yeah.
movement, right? So they have a lot of like the ray tracing features and stuff like that. So like the lighting, because it's a scary game, you need the atmosphere to be there, right? So a lot of attention to detail in this game for sure. But it's unoptimized, and that's the problem. So like whenever games do this, I usually take it as a bad sign. So reviews for a game that's like complete, right?
Yeah.
Like 100% gone gold game, reviews come out like a week in advance.
Yep.
Like, here's our review, no spoilers, whatever, blah, 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 blah. The embargo didn't lift for that game until the day it released, right? They didn't want people canceling their pre-orders.
Yeah.
So, whenever a game review does not release until the day of,
It's never
it's
good.
automatic. I'm not touching this game until I see the reviews, right? It's like holding poker cards with mirror glasses.
Yeah.
It's just like showing me your hand, right? So that was first red flag number one,
Right.
right? Red flag number two is Sony had a hand in helping develop this game, like with like bug fixes and stuff like that.
Okay.
And so when Digital Foundry put out their video of it this week, they were like, some interesting stuff is going on here. So in quality mode, which is like all the ray tracing features for the consoles and stuff like that, there's reflections and mirrors in places where on PlayStation, like where you would go up to the restroom in the mirror and there's like a reflection of your character.
Yeah.
There on PlayStation, but if you were on Xbox, that's not there. And also, if you're playing on Xbox, the fog or whatever had like this orange hue to it. It just didn't look like, they would put them side by side. Like the games just don't look the
Match.
same on the same quality, right? They're on the same thing, but they both don't look the same. So, I'm not gonna say sabotage. I'm not gonna go that far. I'm just saying maybe they put a little bit more love and tenderness into this one than they did the other version.
Because they're mad about that Activision deal, bro. They salty
it
about
needs
it.
to go through already so they can shut the hell up about
Fucking
it.
salty.
So, so yeah, there's a lot of bugs, like a huge amount of stuttering on PC. Like just environments just falling out. Like you're walking out of an elevator or something, and then like the environment will just clear out from behind you. Have you seen any of these glitches?
No.
They're hilarious.
But somebody was saying like crashes and bugs and shit aside, he said when he's playing the game, and I guess he's played this genre because it's the prequel to Dead Space essentially, right? Like a spiritual successor or whatever they want to call it. He's like, when he was playing and he was hyped for this game, he said it felt like there was just certain aspects that should usually be included within this genre that this game just didn't have.
Okay.
And so he goes, that's what he feels like is just incomplete.
Right. They also said combat was terrible.
Yeah. Well, he didn't say anything about the combat. He said
Not
most
this
of the
person.
gameplay is good, is what he said.
Right.
But he goes, it's just certain elements that he's just finding that's not there, that's missing.
Right.
And he couldn't pinpoint it himself like what it was.
Right. And this game's got a fucking roadmap for like the next 6 months, apparently.
Yeah, that's good.
They released a roadmap, but like, why not release the game complete? Like, why are we in this? I mean, there had to have been a supreme amount of
roadmap
crunch.
is there to give people hope that they're gonna fix whatever problems they have.
I'm just saying, like, but the thing that they're talking about in the roadmap is challenge mode, and then new game plus mode, and then like all this stuff that should be
in the game already.
Right? I feel like
is all this stuff coming down the road free?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
but free for people that purchase the game. But like,
Right.
you know, Call of Duty did it. You know, Halo did it. Cyberpunk's doing it. You know, like they're all releasing the games
Incomplete.
And I brought it up last week on the solo cast or whatever. The first ever solo cast. That was terrible for me. I hated it. Anyway, I was talking about Pokemon, and have you seen like all the bad stuff about
Yes.
Pokemon? I was like, that game feels super unpolished. It looks like a PlayStation 2 title, you know, but like everybody just threw their money at it, you know.
Yeah, it's because you're paying for the IP. It's the same with Call of Duty. A lot of people are bitching about Warzone and everything. Like Call of Duty is just not what it was. Yet it's the highest selling Call of Duty of all time.
Yep.
Like,
So-
yeah, people just buy into the.
I feel like they need to
hype.
stop that because like I feel like Callisto Protocol could have been great if it was more time in the oven, right?
No, for sure. I'm sure.
Yeah, like God of War release, like no problem, right? It sold 5 million, 6 million copies wherever it's at right now,
Yep.
and it plays phenomenal. The frame rate's good for me
It's
anyway.
complete.
I'm on PS5.
Everything's there.
Everything's there in the game. There's no
Yeah.
DLC. There's no, you know, none of the. They don't even have a plan for expansion. Like, no, we're good.
But
we
see,
finished the game.
You know what the biggest difference is? Like you just said,
Yeah.
like I'm playing on PlayStation. Yeah, you can only play it on PlayStation.
That's correct.
Whereas Callisto Protocol, it's
all
on
over.
PC, it's on everything, right?
Yeah,
But it runs the best on
PlayStation.
PlayStation. Yeah. So they're real good about developing these games for their own system.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
once they got to go and branch out somewhere else, they cut corners
Yeah,
because they don't care, because they want you to have that opinion in your eyes and your heart. Oh, I bought it on PC. It was so shitty. Yeah, but the PlayStation version was solid, bro.
Yeah,
Next
solid.
game you buy should be PlayStation
for
exclusive.
It should be.
Yeah, I feel like they do that on purpose. Like it's a thing. But
Yeah, but you know, it is what it is. Like Callisto came out, and like I said, I was so hyped for it. But like I said, whenever that first red flag popped up, I was just like, nah,
Yep.
I'm gonna hold on to this wallet real quick just to make sure.
It's the same with Midnight Suns, the Marvel game.
I want to talk about that too. That one, it felt like it was so much hype for that. They were like, character trailer here, character trailer here, character trailer here. The game comes out and they're like, oh,
It's a card game.
oh, it's turn-based
Like,
card game.
what?
No,
I'm
I
like,
actually don't have a.
Oh,
I don't
no
have a-
wonder you never saw any gameplay footage of this game.
I didn't have any problem with that part of it. Like I watched ACG's review on this one because this one came out a few days before the actual. Like, so once again, super late embargo release,
Yep.
right? So, I'm watching ACG's on it, and he's like, "Look, the game is cool in certain aspects. So like the
Yeah.
graphics are good, the sound is good, the animations are good, whatever. But he's like, some of these design choices don't make any sense. So Firaxis, who did XCOM 2, things like that, they make
Yeah.
turn-based strategy games. But cover takes place in these games because it's a war simulator, right? You're just on one, you're trying to work on the objective, but like you have to get strategically from one place to the next. So it's like a very 3D chess, basically.
Right.
These guys are superheroes, so they don't give a fuck about cover.
They don't need it, bro.
But like he was just talking about, like the other characters don't give a shit about cover either, even though they should. They're fighting superheroes, so it felt like you were fighting superheroes with guns or whatever they're doing, right? And it just didn't feel. It didn't feel right.
Right.
So they would, you know, and then he goes, and every mission, no matter what, reinforcements arrive every time. So you're fighting, you're trying to get strategic with this group, and then all of a sudden 5 other guys will pop on the screen. Reinforcements have arrived, and just like one shot a character from you, and you're like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
I guess I got to deal with that now. So he's like, the gameplay loop was kind of like repetitive and boring or whatever, but like the main aspect of the game wouldn't have been as bad if it, like the gameplay loop itself was a top tier. Or whatever. So I did hold off on that one. I was kind of looking into that one as well because I saw who it was by.
Yeah.
Because I really enjoy their previous games, but I guess I'm gonna have to pick up Mario Rabbids 2 because that's the only game that seems to be able to get that right.
Yeah.
Because Mario Rabbids 1 was amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing, great. Oh my god, it's amazing. It's really, really good. I like 9 out of 10 for sure. Like on that game. But yeah. Callisto and Midnight Suns and Pokemon being a disappointing from like how are you gonna release a game in February that runs better than a game that you release in October built on the
On the
same
same,
engine, and how did it get worse?
yeah, from the same company. Like literally, how did you get worse?
How did it get worse?
Yeah.
But people ate it up, dude. I
Again,
get it. I get it.
it's the IP, bro.
I get it.
It's popular.
They ate it up, and my friends are all trying to talk
I'm
me into it.
laughing
You
when
should play it.
the fucking Zelda game comes out. And it's the same thing.
Well, Zelda at least did 30. I mean, that was a launch title. At least it did 30 frames a second on an open world.
No,
with
I'm
all
saying
that
like
stuff.
when the new one comes out, it's gonna
Oh.
be shit.
Oh, I hope not, dude.
And they're like, oh man,
But
it's
see,
just,
Game Freak is completely separate from Nintendo. Like Nintendo has a hand in it, but not a
Right.
hand like Nintendo does, because Nintendo's
Okay.
actually developing
well, that's good. That's a
Breath
good.
of the Wild
that's a
2.
good.
Whatever that one's subtitle name is. I don't even know.
Tears of the something.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
I think so. Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm just getting really tired of these. Like Warhammer's a part of that as well. Darktide, like
Yo.
that fucking just falls face flat. Like everybody was
Game's
getting me
just-
so hyped for that game, and like I get into it, I'm like, oh, this is
They just launch it and they're trying to get the quick money grab, and
this is terrible.
like, bro, it's garbage.
What else did you want to bring up? Any new releases that fell face first, or
None that I've played. I don't really play any of the new releases, to be honest with you. None that have
Fair
come
enough.
out recently.
fair enough?
Like I said, the only one I had on my radar of new releases was
Witcher.
World of Warcraft,
Oh.
The Witcher. That's it.
Yeah. So Witcher is December 14th. I'm excited for that, man. Speaking of The Witcher, though, Witcher 1 remake. They've been giving out like a little trickle of news
Yes.
for that. So it's going to be an open world game,
Okay.
and it's not going to come out until after Witcher 4.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. So those two informations need to like Witcher. It doesn't say how far after Witcher 4. I think they're
Just-
like a full on remake, like remaking the original Witcher.
The
world,
original,
which is
yeah.
perfectly
That's-
fine with me because the original one sucked.
Yeah. From what I've read and heard, the
It's-
first and the second one weren't that great.
The second one was good. The first one it's just so dated. Like you could
Yeah.
definitely tell
Okay,
how
yeah.
dated it is.
Okay.
It's definitely 2007, 2008 ish, like that back then.
Damn.
But Witcher 2 was good for what it is.
It's
But Witcher
time.
3 is where they took it up to the next level, and now they're gonna have the Witcher 4. But Witcher 1 will come out after
Witcher 4.
after Witcher 4.
Okay.
So I'm hoping Witcher 4 kind of like Witcher 3. I thought like tied everything up. I know you didn't complete the game because your save file corrupted.
Yeah.
But Witcher 3 kind of tied up the trilogy. Hopefully, if it's gonna have Geralt in it, they do something that kind of closes it off definitively, and then that way they can release Witcher 1, and like people can go back and like start the story over from the beginning and like go all the way through. So yeah, so those two little tidbits of news came out from CD Projekt Red. That the remake was gonna be open world, which the original wasn't at all. And then it won't release until after The Witcher 4, and they don't even say how far. And I don't even think Witcher 4 is like they haven't shown off anything for
Nothing.
that. So let's just say
Nothing.
that's 5-6 years away now. So
I don't think it's that far away.
you don't think so.
Nah.
Okay,
I don't think it's
I'll
that
be.
far away.
I mean, 3 years, I'm fine with that. But 6 years,
I could see 3 years, maybe 4.
okay. So 3-4 years. Let's say another 3 or 4 years after that. So Witcher 1 could take up to 10 years to release. So
Yeah.
2032, which would be crazy. But
At that point, it's going to be on the PlayStation 6.
PlayStation 7, bro. Yeah. Speaking of that, PlayStation 6.
Yeah.
You saw that Activision Microsoft merger's been releasing like a lot of documents about all that
Mhm.
stuff, right?
Yep.
Basically, Microsoft was saying that they're probably not going to be any new consoles until like 2028, which
Mhm.
seems to be out on par, like 8 to 10 year life cycle. So if the Xbox 2 or the Xbox Series T or whatever it is that they're going to
Series
call
X2.
Series X2 or whatever, we're not going to see those until 2028, which would probably put Witcher 1 right on schedule
Yep.
for a release on the next gen consoles. But I mean, that's so far ahead, bro. Like, I don't even know.
It's too far out for us to even consider. There could be a whole ass new plague pops up and fucking kills everybody. You know what I'm
Kills
saying?
everyone.
Like it's too far in
Yeah,
advance
might
for us
just
to
kill
care.
everybody.
Like, all right, cool, dude. But yeah, there's somebody saying there was a PlayStation leak also that had their PS6 targeted date was 2027, 2028.
Yeah, he's about right.
Yeah, which is if you're just gonna take an educated, it doesn't have to be a leak. You can just take an educated guess,
Every 10 years.
barring any kind of a catastrophe or pandemic. Yeah, that's when it's gonna come out.
I agree.
Yeah.
but yeah, so I mean, yeah, you didn't really need a leak
You
for that
didn't.
kind of stuff. Like, yeah, for sure. Like, we know that the consoles weren't coming out, but like, who's to say we're not going to see like a slim version or a pro version?
Right.
in between
There's
that
definitely
time.
gonna be different versions of the console,
Yeah,
but we're talking about new gens, like a new.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah. So like, for sure, like but then also they're also taking like older games and like putting new features in them.
Yeah.
As well. Like
That's good.
Like now, like Portal. I had this in my notes anyway. So Portal, with ray tracing is coming out on the 8th. So in 4 days. So Thursday. So you get to
it's the same
replay
day as the
Portal.
Game Awards.
You get to you get to replay Portal with RTX, which is pretty cool. I saw some of the stuff, but like their recommended specs are pretty steep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
You know, I've never played a Portal game.
great games.
Yeah.
Great games.
I'm pretty sure they are. Like
Portal 1 is probably like the GOAT.
I've seen like I guess videos and clips and trivia and shit on it or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I understand the concept, but I've never sat down and played it. I don't know why.
Definitely should though.
Yeah.
Definitely should. Next time the Steam sale's up, pick up the orange box
I don't know what that
on
means.
well, it's like all the Steam games for like $5. So they give you all the Half-Life,
Oh, okay.
and they give you Portal and Team Fortress and all that stuff. It was like $5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's like,
Yeah.
and I mean, if you've never played through Half-Life either, those are
Yeah, never played that one.
those still hold up
Yeah.
to this day. Yeah, no, they're fucking great.
Okay.
Great games. I might just give them to you like whenever
I might
Steam's.
check it out. Yeah.
But yeah, so like Portal with RTX is coming out. So they're still adding like I saw what was it? Morrowind, like Elder Scrolls Morrowind, they were taking and adding RTX and like they were basically remaking the game.
Yeah.
Remember
No,
that?
we talked
Like
about
the
that.
AI
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. And we saw the difference.
So like imagine if they
Like,
just do
dude.
these for like the older games and the newer
Oh,
games.
yeah.
I'm
They
perfectly
should
fine with
definitely
that.
do it. Yeah.
Because like nostalgia is a son of a bitch, but sometimes you go back and you play those older games, you're like, oh, I played this? Like,
yeah, it's just whack, bro.
it was terrible, you know? But yeah, man. So they did release the PlayStation Plus games for December, which come out this upcoming week. And I want to give everybody a heads up on that.
What's the first one, bro?
You want the PS5s or the PS4 first?
Mass Effect.
Mass Effect Legendary Edition is on the list.
It's on there, bro.
It's on there.
Got it.
So Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, I paid for that. So I'm
I
kind of
paid
bummed.
for it. Yeah.
I'm kind of
like
bummed.
a fucking idiot, dude.
I paid for it, but it's also on Game Pass, and
fucking
it's also
paid
coming
for it,
to.
bro. Yeah, no, I paid for it when it was on the PlayStation.
Yeah,
and
same.
now I'm getting afraid. I'm like, motherfucker.
Same. Oh, speaking of PlayStations, I get access to PlayStation 5s tomorrow. If you wanted one, you want to let me know.
What does that mean?
Like they're doing for my Best Buy membership or whatever. They're
Mhm.
doing like a free, not a free thing, but like you have access to buy before anybody else has to buy type deal. Just saying, if you needed a PlayStation 5, just let me know so I can buy it for you. And
So I can play
God of War.
That's it?
That's it. My God, dude.
I need
There's
at least
so many
3
other
games.
games to play.
Like what, bro?
Everything.
Stray.
Stray.
Be a cat and watch this.
Game
knock
of the
this
year, bro.
cat-
It's gonna win Game of the Year.
Knock this can over as a cat.
So Mass Effect Legendary Edition, Divine Knockout.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know either. And then the Game of the Year 2020, Biomutant.
Never heard of it.
Biomutant was like an open world kung fu game where you created a critter. Like it's weird. It didn't do so hot. Like the
No.
reviews were not great.
Okay.
Whatnot.
So
So
basically Mass Effect got it.
Mass Effect Legendary Edition.
Oh, I already have it. Cool.
Yeah, I already own it. Did you see that Fall Guys is doing a crossover?
With who?
Street Fighter?
Oh, yeah.
You saw that?
We saw that. Yeah. I know we talked about it last time.
No, but like,
No, somebody else is doing a crossover with Street Fighter. Who was it?
somebody else is doing a cross. Oh, first of all, Destiny and Assassin's Creed have a
Oh,
crossover.
yeah. That I was going to bring that up. That's the other thing. I was like, what the fuck?
That's a weird
Like,
crossover.
that's a
bro.
weird crossover, bro.
How did the armors look? I didn't even see them.
I saw one of them. I want to say it was the Titan.
Uh-huh.
He had the white armor and he had like a little hawk. But I want to say that was for the hunter. Like I saw one of the Guardians with it,
Right.
and he looked like Enzo. Like, oh, this look badass.
When does this come out?
I don't know, but somebody on Instagram put it up, the crossover nobody saw coming. I'm like, yeah, you're right.
Guardians in partnership with it'll come out December 6th.
Really? Like 2 days?
Yeah. So
That's probably why my game wouldn't load up.
yeah, that's
Everybody's an assassin. They were hiding.
so I guess they're gonna do something with Crucible because they got Shax in here,
Mm-hmm.
and then they have the Titan with his little mohawk. They have the Hunter and the Warlock with their armor sets. I mean, they look cool.
Yeah.
They look really cool. I want to see what. I mean, I might just hop on to pick it up just
To
so
get
I
it.
can have
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
same here.
pick all three up, and
Because
that way, wait for
unlike
them.
Call of Duty,
This
keep all the
transfer-
skins. Oh, I say that, but when you went from Destiny 1 to Destiny 2,
You can get
I
shit.
think you keep
But
shit.
I don't think they had a lot of like.
They didn't.
They didn't have
No.
any monetization in it, which is
no.
probably why there's no Destiny 3, right?
Hopefully not.
So yeah, there's a lot of crossovers coming up. I could have sworn there was one more crossover that was happening that I thought was like a weird freaking crossover to have, and I was just like, what?
Okay.
But Street Fighter or Fall Guys, it makes perfect sense. You didn't see the skins?
I did. I saw the little Ryu skin. Ryu's the one I saw. I was like, hell yeah.
I'm looking it up real quick.
Speaking of Street Fighter, they did announce the second beta testing for Street Fighter 6. If you're currently, Dan, that's solid.
It's a little Akuma.
If you played in the first beta, you're automatically invited back, and they're opening up the second beta for more people to sign up and try to get in.
Nice.
So again, they're just trying to stress test the servers.
There's Ryu. He looks pretty cool. He's got his little muscle arms and stuff, his angry eyebrows. Then they have Akuma and Cammy.
Damn, thick Cammy,
Thick
bro.
Cammy, bro. She bottom heavy, bro.
Thick.
But yeah, they look cool, man. I thought the little skins were fun.
I like the Akuma one, dude.
And they look almost as good as the freaking Fortnite ones.
Yeah.
Like even though there's like completely different characters.
Like you can look at those characters, you can tell who they are.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's good.
The Akuma one it gets me, man. It looks so much
the
fun.
little lion head, dude. What the fuck?
Did you so you wanted to play freaking Lego Star Wars, right? Whenever I was playing it over here.
Oh yeah.
So that one's coming to Game Pass December 6th.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna play
just
it.
So a heads up for you, because I know you wanted to check it out. But they're also like doing a lot of Game Pass, like a lot of. Let me look this up real quick, because it's the only one I really wrote down was for Star Wars. And I wanted to show you the other stuff because they had a couple things. So High on Life is also coming out this week, I think.
Yeah, that's the one from
Rick and Morty. Yeah. So they're gonna do The Walking Dead is gonna be in there. Hello Neighbor 2 is gonna be in there. Lego Star Wars, those both come out December 6th. Hello Neighbor and Lego Star Wars. And then High on Life comes out December 13th. And they were gonna do Hot Wheels Unleashed as well, but that got pushed back. So pretty heavy hitters in Game Pass. But yeah, I was excited for you to get the chance to play Lego Star Wars. It's gonna be fun. But I saw some gameplay. It was like 30 minutes of High on Life recently, like closer to like release.
He looks dumb as fuck,
Oh
dude. I love
my God, I cannot wait.
I can't wait either. Every gun is a piece of shit. Just talks to you like, oh my God.
I take it back about Callisto Protocol and let's just swap in High on Life because I completely forgot about that fucking game.
Hell yeah.
It's like it could just top off with High on Life.
Yeah, be good. Be fine.
Year's over. And then of course, we had a bunch of like game announcements. Not a bunch of game announcements, but there's quite a few that popped up with so Amnesia. They showed off their new game called the Bunker, I believe.
Okay.
And if you've never played Amnesia, it's survival horror, but like way worse. So like the first game was one of the scariest games I've ever played.
Okay.
Because if you're in the dark, you start to go insane and see shit, but you only have a finite amount of oil to keep the light on. So it's like a race between you going insane and actually like beating the game.
Yeah.
And there's this thing just chasing you the entire time. But the beauty of that game was it wasn't like a bunch of zombies coming at you always. It was just like this one monster chasing you down the entire game that you never get to fight. You have no combat. There's no combat.
Oh damn.
So it was just like, it just builds this tension.
Yeah.
And they, they're releasing another game. So they've got 3 games total, and this is gonna be the 4th one, I believe, in the series, which is pretty freaking sweet. I haven't played the 3rd one, but for sure the first 2 I have played. It was like War Pigs or Machine Pigs or something like that, and Amnesia Dark Descent.
Okay.
But yeah, so on the Callisto Protocol tip, they did release a patch yesterday or
Okay.
this morning or something like that fixes the stuttering, but I haven't seen anybody put out a video contrary to the otherwise, so I'm just gonna say that is still
They fixed one of 12 problems. Got it.
right.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm just gonna leave that. I was just gonna say they did allegedly fix it, but who knows?
Who knows?
And then the last little thing I wanted to talk about, which was probably like the biggest news that happened this week, is Nintendo and Panda shutting down that Smash World Tour. Did you keep up with this
First of all,
at all?
okay.
I wanted you to talk about this.
If that's what we're gonna bring up,
I did.
First of all, I'm not real big into the Smash scene.
All right.
I'm not.
Okay.
The thing with the Smash scene, they kind of separate themselves from the FGC,
Right.
which is fine. But again, I think what it comes down to Nintendo being Nintendo. At the root of the problem is fucking Nintendo. They've pulled this before, prior to Panda being their exclusive tournament runner. They've done it to several other tournaments and saying, "Hey, this is our game. You can't use this game in your tournament."
Right.
And they're perfectly within their right.
Right.
What people don't realize is when you buy a video game, it's not yours.
Right.
It's not.
Okay.
It's the same whenever Persona came out. And they say, "Oh, you're buying the game, Persona. Cool. You can stream it, but once you get to this chapter, you can no longer stream this game." And people were upset.
Yeah.
But read the user agreement all the way through.
Right.
It spells it out for you. At any point, if the company and the reason they don't do it is it's a lot of PR. It's a lot of PR bullshit that the companies just don't want to deal with. So any game company can say it. Madden, if you're putting on a Madden tournament and you're playing Madden and EA decides to jump in and say, "Hey, you have to cancel this tournament. You're not running this tournament.
Right.
You're using our license, our shit." They're legally allowed to do that. They're
Right.
not going to.
They are.
But because they don't want the PR bullshit.
Right.
They don't want the backlash.
Right. It's like showing a UFC at Buffalo Wild Wings without the rights.
Without the rights. Yeah, exactly.
Because you get in trouble. Like nobody paid to get in. You bought one copy. You put it on all your TVs.
And you put it on all your TVs. Yeah. Exactly. That's what it is.
It's exactly
so again, it falls to Nintendo. Now, the fallout from this particular World Smash tournament, canceling it, they blamed Panda Global.
Right.
They blamed Panda.
Right. They did blame Panda. And Panda was like, what? But then also,
so
like,
Panda puts out their statement.
Right.
Saying it's not us. It's the license agreement between Nintendo, blah, 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 blah. But since that statement was put out, several notable content creators, players, tournament organizers, members of Panda Global have since left Panda Global.
Right.
They still have a good chunk of people.
They lost 80%. 80%.
They lost 80% of Panda Global. They walked.
Yep.
They left. And there's a reason why they left. It's because they were taking all this in good faith that the company's being run a certain way.
Right.
And that it is for the benefit of the fighting game community and the Smash community. Because there is a lot of bleed over between the fighting game community and the Smash community, even though they don't like to go hand in hand. You know, like there's a lot of people in the fighting game community that still don't want anything to do with Smash Bros. Because they don't see it as a fighting game. It is what it is. It's just old school mentality, I believe. But I just see this as the biggest problem is Nintendo. Because when you look at, let's say, Street Fighter, it's owned by Capcom.
Right.
Right?
Yep.
Well, Capcom decided we're going to put out a world tour. Here's the world tour. If you want to run and be a part of this world tour, you have to run the tournament. You got to do your own thing. You're just a part of this.
Right.
Okay, cool. That's how it should work. Because guess who did the same thing? Bandai Namco
Right.
with Tekken. Like, here, we're putting out this world tour. All you people can be a part of this world tour.
Right.
And then you look at Arc Revo, who makes Guilty Gear and Blaze Blue and all these other DNF fighters. They said the same thing. We're going to put out a world tour. All you guys who run your own tournaments can be a part of this. But then you come to Nintendo, who owns Smash Bros. They're like, hey, we're just going to hand this off to Panda Global, call it the Panda Cup. Like, no, you should have just called it the Smash Bros. World Tour.
Right.
And just let everybody be inclusive to it. But you don't want to do that. Like, for whatever reason, you're being Nintendo about it, and you want to be different.
Right.
So, it's just a lot of politicking, from what I can tell.
Right.
And it shouldn't be that way. Like, and again, it comes to Nintendo, because Nintendo, anytime someone has gained traction, like the Smash Bros. World Tour, they just clip them at the fucking kneecaps, dude.
Yeah.
And it happened with Big House a couple years ago. Big House was doing this Smash tournament. They had been doing it. They have done it for years and years. It was an annual thing. Then all of a sudden, Nintendo's like, yeah, you can't do this anymore. They're like, well, why not? Oh, well, you're running this particular emulator or whatever. And all right, okay, I could just not run it.
Right.
Like, no.
Now you're done.
You're done.
Yeah.
Why? Why are you being a fucking asshole and dick about it? Again, they're perfectly within their right, but at some point, people just got to stop giving their money to Nintendo if they're going to be assholes about their IPs, you know? I mean, let's think of Nintendo as a whole right now, where they sit right now.
Okay.
They just launched a shitty Pokemon game, right?
Okay.
It's Nintendo, right? They got a movie starring their main mascot.
Right.
Yet nobody wants the guy to be the voice actor for it. So that's another
Dude, he's gonna make so much money next year.
Motherfucking red flag, you know?
Oh, he's gonna
and
make
then they
so
got
much
this
money
red
next year.
flag with their fighting game. I like, man, just how many times can they fuck up?
What if they're like, oh, we don't want to release the Super Mario movie anymore? Like, what?
Okay.
Like, they just cancel it outright. Like, oh, sorry, DreamWorks, we're good. Like, you can't use our IP anymore.
Yeah, like that would be weird. Like, and it's weird because
it's gonna make so much money.
There's a lot of people that were against him voice acting the movie,
which they're not wrong. Everybody, all the other voice actors are amazing.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't care about the voice acting, and I gave two shits about the movie, but then I saw the first video, the trailer for it, and I'm like, oh, okay, now I'll actually watch it. Like, when I saw the trailer, I was like, okay, now this is something I might give it a shot. I might go and watch this movie.
Right. I'm still going to go see it.
I'm going to see it regardless if it's Chris Pratt or not. And I'm not the biggest Chris Pratt fan by any stretch of the imagination, you know? But it's just, anyway, going back to Panda Global, like, yeah, like you said, 80% of their people fucking dropped.
Real fast.
And they haven't canceled the tournament or the Panda Cup yet. But boy, in order to have a tournament, you have to have players.
Yep.
And when the top players leave, and especially in the Smash community, they have tournaments that are only run as well as they're run, and they're as popular as they are because certain players say, hey, I'm going to that tournament.
Right.
They have tournaments where MK Leo says, oh, I'm not going to that tournament. Oh, if MK Leo, who's ranked number 1, is not going, I'm not going to go. I'm ranked number 5.
Right.
Okay. Well, number 5 is not going, so 7 and 8 aren't going either. So cool. So 4 out of the top 10 players in the world aren't going to this tournament.
Right.
All right, I'm not going to watch this because automatically it means so-and-so is going to see and so-and-so is going to happen. And it's weird because they have their own little personal rankings and shit, the way they do it.
Right.
And it's heavily weighted based on how stacked is this tournament. Like, let's just throw out a number. Let's say you're ranked number 15 and you win the tournament. Damn, fuck yeah, Ruben, you won. Like, oh, your rating should shoot up. Well, hold on.
Hold on, sir.
It's weighted. Who in the top 10 was there? Oh, only one person in the top 10 was there. He was ranked number 9. Congratulations. You may break in the top 10.
Congratulations.
You may not.
Right.
Because it's heavily weighted on who shows up to these tournaments.
Right. I get what you're saying.
It's just a weird thing in the Smash community. And they run it that way for years. And guess what? The Smash community is fine with how that's run. They take it amongst themselves, but you can't have tournaments whenever Nintendo steps in and says, "Hey,
No more tournaments.
no more tournaments. You can't run this tournament. We don't like the way you're running it."
Sucks.
It sucks, bro. Like you don't see Capcom doing that.
Right.
They can.
Oh, they definitely can.
They choose not to.
Yeah.
You know?
How else are they gonna get the name out there with that
Exactly.
game?
That dead ass game. But it's probably gonna change next season too with Street Fighter 6 because I think Capcom is starting this whole licensing thing.
Yeah, they had a bunch of rules that
which is fine because all tournaments have rules to begin with.
Yeah.
And most tournaments adhere to these weird rules.
You have to have Capcom's logo on every stream and
that's
all
fine,
kinds of,
bro. Trust me, they got sponsors for that shit.
I get it. No, I was
they're
like,
fine,
right.
but I don't know.
Prize
The
pools can
fallout
only be
from this is
$10,000.
just insane, bro. Like, I didn't see 80% of people leaving Panda Global. I'm like, oh fuck. And like the few names that are left behind, I'm looking at those names like I recognize those names. You know, like I know Justin Wong, I know Kizzy K, I know fucking Punk. I think is still there. Like, damn, it's not good, bro.
Yeah, no.
But those names of people that are behind for Panda Global are non-Smash players.
Right.
Yeah, anybody as far as I know that's connected to Smash Bros. That was on Panda Global, they bounced.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Justin Wong, he just plays games and commentates. Kizzy K just plays anime fighters and commentates. Punk plays Street Fighter and commentates.
Right.
They all stuck around because they have no actual connection to Smash Bros. But it's not good. Like, I'm surprised they haven't canceled Panda Cup because ain't nobody going to go that motherfucker.
We'll see. We'll see as the time comes.
Yeah, it's on what, next weekend, the 11th and something?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. That's fucking wild, bro.
Yeah, I mean, they paid for the venue, I'm sure. Who knows?
Oh, about to lose money on that hoe. Can't have a tournament if you don't have players. Just saying.
That's
or
correct.
Commentators.
That's correct. You're right. I'll go commentate. I don't know shit
I'll
about
go
commentating.
Oh, it looks like Pichu is Falcon punching Incineroar. Oh, is that the right move? No, okay, whatever, dude. I'm commentating here.
That's
anyway,
Fox. That's not
Sword Boy 3 is fighting Sword Boy 9 with red hair. Oh, Roy. That's his name. Roy. Yeah. Fuck Marth.
One more.
Just
one more game coming to Game Pass I forgot to tell you about was I don't know if you were gonna play this one at all, but Monster Hunter Rise is gonna hit Game Pass as well. But that's next month, January.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So if you were into wanting to get into that one or whatever,
I might check that one out too. Yeah.
And the last stuff I want to talk about was all the trailers that dropped this week for movies.
For all the games? Oh, yeah, for the movies, yeah.
Yeah.
All the game trailers are coming at the Game Awards.
Yeah, we'll have more coverage for you there.
Oh, for sure. That's what, this week, right?
Yeah, Thursday.
Yeah, so next weekend we'll definitely have a whole bunch of shit to talk about. Hopefully, all the new games.
Well, I mean, I think you're just gonna come over here Thursday after I get out of work, and we're gonna watch the Game Awards.
Oh yeah, if you want to do that, I'm down.
Together, and then we'll do a podcast after if you want to do that.
You want to do it that way?
Yeah,
I'm down with that.
Do that.
I'm off Thursday. Wait, yeah, I'm off Thursday.
Wait.
Yeah, no, because there was one week where I switched it. Yeah, it wasn't this week.
But I did want to talk about the new movie trailers that came out. So let's kick things off with an easy one. Let's start off with Transformers.
Wow. Okay.
That's an easy one.
Yeah.
To either roast or hoist up.
Oh, we're definitely roasting.
Roasted. Then you got the Beast Wars in this motherfucker.
They got my boy Harambe.
Harambe back, bro. If they don't call him Harambe, I'm gonna be mad.
Yeah, I haven't enjoyed a Transformer movies in a good minute, bro.
Shia LaBeouf.
I want to say the one after that, the first Mark Wahlberg one. Yeah. I saw that one. That was the absolute last one I saw. I was like, I'm done. I
didn't even see that one.
I can't follow along with it, dude. Like, I don't know the story. The timeline is like somebody's got to put this in chronological order in order for me to watch.
I did not see the Mark Wahlberg ones at all.
Yeah, like it's just it got too convoluted, and they're like, oh, well, these aren't canon, but these are canon. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, it's all canon, bro. Like, where does Bumblebee fall in this? Like, he got his own solo movie. Why?
Yeah, I didn't see that one either.
I don't know. That's just cash grab. It's just cash grabs, bro. Like, they're just holding on to that Transformer IP and just running it to the fucking ground.
Right.
It's the same vein as Fast and the Furious. Like,
right. They know people are gonna go see the movie. That's the thing. The IP, you're paying for the IP.
They know people are gonna go see this movie. Yeah,
it's a kids movie, but not a kids movie at the same time.
Yeah,
like
the kids are definitely gonna enjoy it.
Kids and adults can enjoy it.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong. Some of the visuals look cool, But then some of it's just not cool. Like, okay, that's stupid. Like,
All right. What about 75-year-old Harrison Ford playing Indiana Jones for the 5th time?
I thought the last one was the last one.
Nah, nah, bro.
Like,
Apparently, any movie that Shia LaBeouf is in, they remake or make a new sequel later without him in it.
God damn, dude. Like, he's not that bad. I like him.
Pretty soon, you're gonna be seeing Fury 2. You'll be seeing Holes 3.
Oh, damn.
Some shit like that. I don't know. But what did you think about the Indiana Jones trailer? Did you see that one?
I did. It's it's hard to hate on it. But again, it's the same thing. It's like Hollywood doesn't know when to stop.
Right.
They don't know when to stop.
I
And
get
I feel like they want to give all these old actors like one last hurrah on their terms, you know? Like I feel like the same way with Stallone when he had the last
Expendables?
Balboa.
Oh, Balboa, yeah.
And I'm like I get it, bro.
But the Rambo ones were pretty dope. Those are pretty dope.
The last Rambo one was solid.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
When he went against like the cartel or some
yeah,
shit.
They're pretty dope.
That one was solid.
I'm just saying.
And I want to give the Indiana Jones one a chance.
Shot.
I do.
Because Crystal Skull sucked.
It's horrible, bro. But again, I've never been a big Indiana Jones fan either.
Really?
Growing up, it's like those type of movies didn't catch my eye.
I love Indiana Jones.
It wasn't until I was older that I watched them. I was like, oh, these are pretty good little movies.
Right.
You know? But I didn't watch in the heyday of Indiana Jones, you know, when people were like, I'm going to dress up as Indiana Jones for Halloween, you know? Like,
right.
Okay, whatever, dude. Like, you're weird.
I get it.
Like, why do you have a whip, bro? I got a gun. I didn't get the reference, you know? Like, I didn't get the reference. My bad. I do want to give that movie a shot, though.
Okay.
I do.
All right.
Way more of a shot than fucking Transformers.
All right.
Let's put it that way.
What about what other movie trailers came out?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh yeah, Volume 3. Talk to me.
Did you see the scene? Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
There's a scene where they're floating in space. And they each have a different colored suit on, and somebody's like, "Is that Among Us?" Like, I started laughing, bro. Like, to me, I thought of Power Rangers. Like, why they got Power Ranger colors on? Like, who's the pink one? Like, whatever, dude. Like,
Mantis.
Again, like, I don't know who's wearing the pink astronaut suit. Who in the group would wear pink?
Why is Zoe Saldana back?
What do you mean?
She died. Not die? Oh, the time thing. That's right.
Yeah, she's with Thanos that came through.
Yeah. I remember that now. Now I was like, wait.
Yeah, no, she died, which is why she's not with them.
Yeah,
because she's not with Chris Pratt in this one. For now.
But somebody's got to. Yeah, it was a decent trailer. I like the song choice.
Cool. For sure. Yeah, the song choice has always been good, and it's James Gunn. I feel like the last few projects he's touched have all been solid.
Fucking Peacemaker.
Peacemaker was good. The last Suicide Squad.
Yeah, that was
good. Was good.
Yeah. They just need to give him all superhero movies, basically.
A lot of people were saying he should have been in charge of DC, but
yeah, he should be. He should be now.
It is what it is, bro.
He's doing a great job with Peacemaker and Suicide Squad.
Yeah, I want Peacemaker
C-tier comic book references.
Yeah, like
he's doing a great job with the Guardians of the Galaxy, which was also a C-tier team.
Yep.
Nobody fucking gave his formula shit about Guardians of the Galaxy.
But what's funny is I feel like his formula that he made for movies is now how every Marvel movie is done.
Yeah, I can
like
see that.
Action, dialogue, haha, funny moment.
Right.
Action, dialogue, haha, funny moment.
It's a formula, dude.
It's like they figured out that
it's a
formula and they're fucking rocking with it.
Hell yeah.
And then they fuck up the formula with like shit movies like fucking Thor.
I like that one.
Love and Thunder?
Yeah.
That garbage ass of a movie, dude.
Bro,
yeah.
Such a hater, bro.
Ragnarok was good.
Calm down, Morris.
No, Ragnarok was good, and that was pushing my limits on comedy.
Okay. Calm down, Morris.
But man, Love and Thunder was too far to the left. And somebody explained it to me too. The reason why it's so comically heavy and it just seems out there is because the entire time it's The Rock. What's The Rock's dude name?
Oh,
what the fuck is
I remember his name. Go on. What about it?
But you remember at the beginning?
Yeah.
He's the one telling the story.
Right.
which is why, because I'm watching the movie, I'm like, why is the fucking axe sentient? Like, why is the axe just floating
behind
and
him.
it has
Yeah.
its own emotions? That's because Korg,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Korg.
Yeah.
He's telling the story.
Right.
So he has to embellish certain aspects of the movie. And I'm
Right.
like,
He's doing the 300 thing.
oh, exactly.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he's embellishing it. And I'm like, oh, that makes sense.
And we shall.
Still don't like it.
I still loved it. I loved it.
Still didn't like it. Even after somebody explained it on a random ass TikTok, I'm like, oh, that makes a lot of sense why it was that way. I'm like, oh, okay.
And
It explains certain scenes.
Yeah.
It makes the scene make more sense.
Right.
But still, overall, I didn't enjoy the movie.
Fair enough.
And there was definitely some stuff I did enjoy. I'm one of the idiots that enjoys laughing goats.
Yeah. Screaming
Oh my God.
Screaming
Every
goats?
time, bro. I'm fucking dying. Oh, and Morris hates it. And
Yeah.
I'm laughing, bro. Like,
Yeah.
this is one of the scenes of the movie I enjoy. Or anything with Christian Bale was in that movie was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Waste of a character.
I agree.
But yeah. Anyway, Guardians of the Galaxy was one I saw. I really feel like there was another trailer, but I just
Last of Us. HBO trailer came out.
oh yeah, I give a shit about Last of Us.
Oh, it looks so good. So hyped.
I'm gonna watch it though. I think I will watch
You're gonna
it.
fucking. I didn't play the game. I'm gonna watch the story.
I'm
here.
gonna yeah. I don't. So
It
I don't
looks
have to play
great.
the game.
It looks great.
Yeah.
They did a callback to part 2, Last of Us Part 2 or whatever. Because in the game she sings "Take on Me" to like her girlfriend or whatever.
She's
And
gay.
and then they had her. They had the song playing in the background during the trailer. But it was kind of like a creepy, ominous "Take on Me" or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Sounded freaking dope.
That's cool.
I always like when they do that stuff. Like my favorite one that they ever did that with was Smashing Pumpkins in Watchmen. So the original Watchmen trailer, they had like a Smashing Pumpkins song going on with like all this, the Watchmen stuff happening
Yeah.
or whatever. But like the way that they transform the song from its original state into like the, I love that. I love
the song
those
that they
things.
do that too. It was during the show Wednesday. There's a part where it's very slow and very somber. I guess somebody had just died or something had just happened, and it was real sad.
Yeah.
And they had a Metallica song playing, but it was like a cover of the Metallica song. And I was like, man, that is a good song to go along with this fucking
Right.
scene and everything. But you're right. Like I do enjoy when they do that with
Yeah.
certain songs, like
Yeah.
especially songs you've heard a million times a certain way.
Yeah.
And it's like, what if we just slow it down
Right.
and
Oh,
then
like,
put it into this? I'm like, what the
In
fuck?
in Click.
Mhm.
And Click, like Adam Sandler's character and Kate Beckinsale's character, their favorite song was like "Linger" by Cranberries or whatever.
Yeah.
And then like in the final scene, spoiler alert, people, he's dying. In like one of the final scenes, they have like the actual singer who has since passed away or whatever, but
Yeah.
she was playing with the band at the wedding,
Yeah.
at the daughter's wedding or whatever.
Okay.
And she's singing "Linger," but it's like lounge singing.
Oh,
She's singing
okay.
oh my god, dude,
That's pretty good.
it's like the best. I was like, oh man,
Yeah.
I love when they do that
Pretty
kind of
good.
stuff.
It's
Whenever they
pretty
take
good,
the original song and they just kind of change it around and like make
yeah,
it
they put it in a different genre
Right.
than what it would
I
normally be.
fucking love that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like I'm hyped for the Last of Us. I just love Pedro Pascal and Lady
That's
Mormont
the only reason I want to watch it,
and Lady Mormont.
because I feel like that dude's solid in everything he touches right now.
Yeah,
Um,
I'll show you the trailer before we.
They keep putting out more movie posters for Dune.
Oh,
Like new characters, like obviously characters from the first movie who are returning,
right.
and then like new characters.
Who made that movie?
It
It wasn't Snyder, was it? Snyder didn't direct that movie, did he?
Dune.
Yeah.
Dude, I have no idea who made.
Who directed that movie? Now that we're talking about it, because I was like, who is the director?
I want to say Darren Aronofsky, but I know that's wrong. I don't think it was Darren Aronofsky.
Don't get me lying. Because that one was really good. I need to rewatch
But there was
it.
somebody in the movie that I was like,
Dennis Villeneuve.
oh yeah, I wouldn't have got that, bro.
Nope.
Like there's somebody new that's coming in this, and I was like, what the fuck? They got him to be in the movie?
Hmm.
I just don't remember who.
Oh, so that's why I like that movie so much, dude. This guy did just like I'm gonna rattle off a few here.
Who, the director?
Yeah,
Okay, go.
he did Sicario.
Oh, solid.
Fucking great.
Solid
movie.
ass fucking movie.
Arrival.
That's the
Follow-
one with the Hawkeye, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That was a dope one. Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah. Why the
Dune
fuck not?
and Dune Part 2. Like those are the last 5 movies. he's
Jeez.
done.
Straight just hit after
Hits,
hit,
bro.
bro.
He did a movie called Prisoners, 2013, and Enemy.
Oh, Prisoners. Is that the one with the fucking different levels?
Yeah. No. Prisoners was that was an Asian movie. I think the one that you're talking about.
Oh shit. Okay.
Prisoners has got Hugh Jackman and Jake Gyllenhaal. He actually did 2 Jake Gyllenhaals that movie. But I'm gonna have to check out these other 2 movies. Or actually, there's
Prisoners sounds real familiar. I don't know why.
he's a French director, so he did a couple of French movies.
Oh, okay.
In the early 2000s. But where he started his American movie career or whatever, it was Prisoners in 2013 with Enemy. So he did Prisoners and Enemy both with Jake Gyllenhaal. But I'm gonna have to check those out because Sicario was so fucking good.
Sicario was good, dude.
Oh my god, fucking Benicio del Toro, just a gangster in that movie, bro. Jesus Christ.
Pascal wasn't in that one too, no?
Yes, he was.
He was, right?
I think he was. Hold on.
No, he could have been in that one.
Wasn't he?
IMDb that motherfucker.
I'm working on it. Emily Blunt, Josh Brolin,
Emily
Benicio
Blunt.
del Toro.
Brolin was in it. Brolin was in it for sure.
Brolin,
yes.
yeah. John Bernthal.
Oh damn. Yeah.
No, he was not. Pedro Pascal was
He wasn't. No. You know I'm getting confused with Narcos.
Narcos.
I was like, Pedro Pascal was in it.
No, he was in Narcos. He did a great job in that.
Yeah, he was in Narcos for sure. But damn, that's funny, dude.
But that's all I got, man.
Did some solid ass movies, man.
Shit. Yeah. I need to watch the rest of those.
Hell yeah. Prisoners, man. That sounds familiar, but I don't think I've seen it.
I gotta see where the fuck I can find that movie, actually. But that's all I got for this week. Unless you got anything else you want to bring up?
No, like I said, I'm just waiting for the fucking Game Awards and
Gam Awards?
Game Awards, dude.
Game
Just
Awards.
a whole bunch of bullshit coming out.
Hell yeah.
Prepare for excitement and disappointment.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat. They already announced that they're not doing anything this year.
Oh,
Like,
that was
relax.
a letdown, bro.
They're like,
it's been like 4 years.
Yeah. It was 4 years ago that they announced it at the Game Awards.
Yeah.
They were like, no.
Usually they go on a 2-year rotation for new games.
Well, that's good that they're taking the time to actually release a fully fleshed out
No,
game.
it's not because they have 2 different IPs they can play with.
Yeah, well, I'm
And they're
fine
not
with
coming
them.
out
I'm
with
fine with
either
them
one.
doing whatever it is that they want to do, as long as they don't release shit games like Callisto Protocol, Warhammer Dark Tide, Cyberpunk 2077, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I was starting naming off so fucking
And
Pokemon Scarlet.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start naming off a bunch of shit
bro.
games. But I'm fine with them take your time.
Take your time.
Release a great game.
NRS.
Yeah.
Ed Boon. Do what you got to do, bro.
Do what you got to do. Where can we find you, Steven?
You can find me on all social medias at OS_chameleon with a K.
Hey.
Hey.
As always, guys, you can hit me up at all social medias at OS_onslaught. Or you can hit us up at podcast social medias at Option Select Pod, or check out our website www.optionselectpod.wordpress.com. As always, guys, we hope you're staying happy, healthy, and all that good stuff. I'm hungry as hell, so I'm gonna go grab me some food. But you guys take care, and we'll see you guys on Thursday for the Game Awards. So peace out.
Later.